What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We got some bolt action for you. Been eagerly awaiting this. We got the plastic Yagi Boo, the Jagdtiger in, and we're going to take a look at this bad boy today. I've been really anticipating this since they announced it, so we're going to dig in. We're going to get this open. We'll see what's in there, guys, and we'll take a look at the new plastic goodness. We'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, we got everything open up here for you. So we got our sprues and all the other goodies in here. So we get a really nice decal sheet, first of all. So lots of possibilities there. And of course, there's other aftermarket ones out there, so you can get a little bit crazier if you want. The pretty much standard little bit that they throw in with tanks here, so some cotton and little MDF bases for damage, fire, knocked out, whatever you want to do with it. Stat card, will kind of come to that last. Really nice assembly guide and painting guide here. So, and I like that they've also included pictures of the different sprues, just so you can actually easily identify all these pieces. Sometimes on some of the other older kits, I think of theirs, it was just sometimes it's a bit of a task to hunt down the right piece, at least very quickly. Overall, pretty tame assembly guide. Not too bad here. And we'll see that in the sprues. There's really not too many pieces. And it seems like they've simplified some of the assembly too. They could have certainly made it more complex if they wanted to, but this is actually a good thing the way it is, I think. So that being said, if you do want to add the track guards, you do have to drill some bits on the hull or the track guards themselves. I can't remember which it is, but so just an important step. You might skip through that if you aren't paying attention and then not have stuff fit right. But overall, not too bad there. And then some pretty cool bits at the end here. So two different color schemes presented, and I love that they put the Vallejo colors on there for reference. So we got the three-tone ambush scheme here, Northwest Europe, 44 to 45, looks really badass. And then also the factory finished Dunkelgelb. So again, just really nice. This is, I think, just going to be a great kit to paint and assemble. Should be a hell of a lot of fun. So that being said, guys, hit us up in the comments. Haven't really decided on which one yet. So would you prefer the Dunkelgelb here, or should we go with the ambush scheme? Either is fine. Again, not particularly leaning one way or the other, so maybe we'll just let you guys decide. So hit us up in the comments there, and we'll see after a couple weeks here which one gets the vote. So we get all that. Let's make sure we keep that card where we can see it, and let's get on to the plastic goodness, because really that's what we're looking at, right? So we get 3 sprues in the kit, and again, pretty tame compared to some of the other Atelier kits out there that in some cases I think just are a little overly fiddly for basically what is going to be a miniature, right? I realize these are model kits, but again, when we're dealing with miniatures, I feel like I'd sometimes rather just have like either the resin, or like if it's like a Warlord plastic kit or whatever, just because the complexity just is a little bit tamer there. So not that that's a problem. If I want to put a model kit together, I'll put a model kit together, but when it comes to miniatures, I just want to get the dang thing together, painted, and then be able to play with it. But anyway, not really a gripe, just an observation here. But anyway, pretty good stuff here. So a lot of the smaller bits on this sprue. We got our barrel, of course, massive thing that it is, breech and all that fun stuff. So, and then again, some of our smaller bits just to show you guys both sides there. Hull bottom and the rear there, I believe, and then part of the superstructure here where the breech is going to go and all that fun stuff. Again, massive cannon here, if you can kind of get an idea of the length of this thing. So, and certainly hits pretty damn hard. Then the second sprue. Again, basically your track assemblies, track guards, road wheels, all that fun stuff. Thankfully, again, most of the wheels are on here. Just got to deal with the return rollers and the drive wheel, I think is what it's called. I can't remember. In case I'm getting that wrong, let me know. Don't want to say the incorrect part. So what are the front and the rear wheels called, guys, on tanks? Hit us up in the comments on that. But anyway, good stuff here. If there's ever one part that's kind of annoying on some of the kits, is just getting the tracks to fit exactly right. Sometimes, I don't know, just some kits it works like a snap, and then others something just always seems off a little bit. But we'll see how it goes on this one. But anyway, good stuff here. And then I think lots of extra track links as well. So if you want to add some bits and pieces to the hull and superstructure. And then finally, very simple sprue here. So we have our hull top, bottom, and sides. So I love the just ease of this here. So very, very simple. So, and then our exhausts here as well. And again, a lot of the good detail captured in here. Kind of show you guys the front of that. So I'm glad that they kind of already got most of the superstructure in here just without the front and back of it, because again, I think that would be a little bit tedious to get that to sit perfectly right. And it's just eliminating basically what otherwise would probably be like 1, 2, 3 separate pieces. So I love that they've done that, actually. Definitely a fan there. And again, the rear exhaust deck. A lot going on there. That's actually where the machine gun will sit. So interestingly, that the Germans never put it up here. Be interesting to know if they ever bothered with any extra like MG34 or 42 or something on the top in addition to the one on the rear deck here. So history buffs, hit us up in the comments if they ever did that, or maybe it was like a field modification or something there. But that'd be cool to potentially just add a second one just for looks. But anyway, that is basically everything there. Now let's get into the stat card, because of course we might actually want to use it in a game at some point. So again, late war only, boys and girls, so this is not for early or mid. That'd be just absolutely unfair. Pretty much nothing would touch it. You get basically 2 flavors. There's no veteran ones. There just weren't enough, and although I think, was it Carius that had one for a bit, and you could run him potentially as an ace if you wanted to come up with that, but really not enough of these, not enough trained crews, so inexperienced and regular. So inexperienced clocking in at 448, regular bumps it up to 560. Again, fun to try out, probably not going to be the most effective thing if you're trying to play competitive bolt action or anything like that, but it's fun to get the big cats out every once in a while, and especially for larger games or like mega games, right? Feeling like a platoon or something of these would be just absolutely awesome. Then getting on to the other end here, so tracked, I love that they remind us that it's not a transport, and damage value 11, so certainly a tough nut to crack from the front. So as it says here, right, the heaviest and most powerful armed of all German tank destroyers. Again, we're not counting the Mouse because it never really made it and wasn't going to really be a tank destroyer. But anyway, 128mm Pak 44 anti-tank gun could knock out any allied tank beyond their own effective range. So special rules, we get Tiger Fear, and it's nice that the big gun here doesn't suffer a -1 penalty when shooting at targets over half range, which again, if you're playing like some of the crazier mega games and stuff like that, or just larger, like maybe an 8x4 or something like that, if you can get a good sort of line of sight view of the battlefield, make maximum use of that 84-inch range and ignore the long range penalty there. So just really good stuff. It's got a machine gun as well, medium machine gun. Again, we know what that does, forward facing, although with it being on that swivel mount on the back there, I feel like we probably could have gotten maybe sides as well, maybe not shooting to the rear or something like that, but sides I think would have been fair. But anyway, that's not why we're fielding this. We're not fielding it for the machine gun. We want the super heavy anti-tank gun, 1-shot, pen +7, hull mounted forward facing, and gives us an HE of 3 inches. So again, just an absolute beast. Is it going to be super competitive? Probably not. It just probably will not do enough work, but is just a fun, great kit. Glad Warlord just made an update to this and helped get it out, obviously with in partnership with Italieri, but should be a fun one. And again, we have most of the big things in plastic now, right? We got the King Tiger, we got the Jagdtiger. What else is left, really? I don't think we have a plastic Jagd Panther yet. That'd be interesting to see at some point. Not that we, again, would be fielding a lot of these, or really it does get fielded too much. Maybe a plastic Sturmtiger would be kind of fun to see as well. But, that's for something down the road. So overall, really happy with this. Really excited to get working on this over the next couple of days here. And then should be fun to paint up. Again, don't forget to hit us up in the comments, guys. Do you want the Dunkelgelb or the Ambush colors? Either way is fine. We'll go with either and try and do our best on it. Hit us up in the comments too if you have actually played the Jagdtiger, whether it's the new one here and you've already got your stuff ready, or the older like metal resin kit, or just kits from another manufacturer. Let us know how it's performed in your games. What have been your favorite stories, and if you've had to face one of these, were you able take it out, or were you just able to avoid it, or did it unfortunately wreck your plans? So hit us up in the comments there, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you want to support the channel a little bit more too, check out the link in the description, and head over to Warlord from that. That helps support the channel. Appreciate everybody who's been doing that. As always, thanks so much for hanging out, guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.